Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here in the GameSpot studios. I'm Chris Waters. This is my buddy Aaron Sampson. And we're playing some Rainbow Six Siege. The closed alpha just went live this morning. Aaron, stop fake playing in real play. It's the setup phase. You got to get on your hostage game.
I got a hostage.
That's a hostage. We're the defenders. Rainbow Six Siege is a game 5 versus 5. One team's trying to breach into the house and extract the hostage. The other's trying to protect the hostage. And they're also trying to kill each other a bunch.
We're doing a lot of testing right now. We went out to Montreal to see the earlier build of this. Actually, it was probably this build. And we're sort of in the phase now where we're testing all the gear and equipment.
Yes, so you're throwing down electronic jammers. Each character has a primary weapon, a secondary weapon, sort of a kit, like has a grenade. Then they have a unique ability. Aaron's unique ability here is to throw down jammers that are going to block enemy drones, that are going to stop the enemy's remote breach charges that they sort of put up on the wall from detonating. We're just before we go into the unique more stuff situation, the deployable shield. We're taking all your questions on GameSpot in the chat and also on Twitch. So feel free to ask away. We've played this game a bunch and we've had a blast with it. That pun was intended because of the blowing stuff up that you do all the time.
Oh, you can pick it back up. So I can already tell people are, they're starting to get the feeling of this game. Something that they're doing, something that they have been doing a lot of, which is kind of figuring out how the hostage plays into this game.
Yes.
I've up front kind of seen people not realize that if you grenade into the hostage room as the attacking team, you will kill the hostage.
Everyone needs to learn about hostage vulnerability by killing their own hostage. I mean, that's just a rite of passage. Don't you agree? I feel like that's a lot of this game, is like you learn because you did something dumb and got killed, or because someone else did something smart and killed you.
Is everybody down? What are you doing,
It's
team?
2 on 2. So just a quick sort of run through of what the HUD is like. At the top, you can see the colored in icons are live players. The grayed out ones are dead players. The numbers, 2 and 2, are not actually the numbers of people that are alive. It's the numbers of rounds each team has won. Because this is round 5, and the teams are evenly split. They've each won 2 rounds. And you need to win 4 rounds to win, but you also need to win by 2, like tennis style. So if it goes to 3 to 3, it's going to be a different situation. Oh yeah, Samson, it's just you.
That's good.
You're the one.
Are they going through the other side? Oh.
You didn't have a shield on that side.
That is Thermite. You can tell by his googly goggles. One of the interesting things about this game that I wasn't expecting when we went up to see the alpha was the class system. It's actually like an operator system, so every single operator has a unique set of abilities.
Yeah.
There's 10 of them in this alpha, and there's supposed to be 20 overall. But depending on who you are, like let me pick Sledge here, it really changes your play style. So Sledge pretty much is the dude from Red Faction. He gets an unlimited number of wall breaches.
He's got a huge hammer. You can see it right there. Look at that thing. It's badass. And you were just also tweaking your other loadout. You can't tweak your unique skill, but you can tweak like what primary, secondary grenade you have.
Yeah, and something that I'm seeing again people do on the attacking team, where they're this betas or this alpha's only been up for like an hour or 2 now, but or a couple of hours, is you can't just throw grenades into the hostage room because you will kill the hostage and lose the round.
Yeah, whoever kills the hostage loses. If the attackers can extract the hostage, they win. But I think of the dozens of matches we've played, it's maybe happened like twice.
It's more of an expert scenario. I feel like it's something that high-level players do. Like
someone is like turtled up real quick, or yeah, you've got them pinned somewhere, and you can send one guy in to grab the hostage. I don't know. I think that you get into that, when defenders get more creative about their defense than just fortifying the hostage room.
Yeah.
Which can lead to some really interesting scenarios, but also, leaves the hostage vulnerable.
And again, right now, I think everybody in this alpha is just getting their sea legs and treating it a little bit more like deathmatch than it will be in, halfway through the week when people really start strategizing and getting on mic, figuring out how they want to do it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because, currently we weren't able to join a party and go together. But, you know, so that makes team tactics a little bit less viable. But yeah, there is voice chat on. You'll see the icons pop up. You definitely hear people talking to some
Chris,
degree.
let's break it down for people who haven't played yet.
Okay, right now at the beginning of every match, there is the preparation phase. So if you're the attacker, it means you drive your little drone around the area trying to find the hostage, and also scouting the enemy's defenses. You see there, they put barbed wire. The defenders, meanwhile, are scrambling around to fortify where they want to. Now, with 10 seconds left, Aaron's going to lose control of this drone, so he wants to park it somewhere that it's going to be a good security camera for him, because he's going to be able to look at that camera at any time during the match just by tapping a button. He's not going to be able to move the drone anymore, but he can still see where the enemies are, and that can be a big help, because it's all about intel. Now there are 3 minutes, and the attackers have to push in to either extract the hostage or kill everybody. The defenders have to keep custody of the hostage, kill all the attackers, or just hold them up until time runs out, which is a super viable strategy because, you know, especially if the attacking team isn't like super coordinated, maybe they'll try one strategy and then regroup and try another, but you're burning clock the whole time. I mean, he's like 40 seconds have already passed. That person was, wow, away from keyboard? I mean, geez, just standing at the top of the stairs. So now, yeah, and it updates with like, it's 4v4 now because apparently one of your teammates got jacked. And now you're just kind of like going around trying to not get killed and trying to get closer to the hostage. But as you see here,
my team is dropping in pretty well.
Giant breach in the floor.
Yep. Left side, left side.
One of the big things about this game is the destructibility, right? So whether or not a wall is solid, like this one that Aaron's right behind going for this revive, his enemies could shoot through it because it's wooden.
Yeah, if Pulse were there kind of paying attention. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Get it. Oh,
peekaboo. So you got one, but you lost one, so...
I got killed by Thatcher, a.k.a. the guy with the douchey face.
Yeah, so that's Pulse, the character Aaron mentioned. He's got the heartbeat sensor, which basically shows you little pings for where the attacker's heartbeats are, which can be super valuable and also super annoying when you're the attacker. So now Aaron can look around to all of the drones. He can also view from player perspectives. I think if you press 5. So, and his voice chat is still active, so he can still be giving intel. So that's, again, when those early drone placements come into play. The defenders, of course, don't have drone placements. They do have closed circuit security cameras that the attackers can shoot out, but then the defenders can use. So now it's match point. Overtime, it's 3 versus 3, I think. Wait, I guess, is it? If you guys win this, maybe it won't. It isn't win by 2. I guess we'll see. Whoever wins.
Except figure out where they're at. One of the big things people are going to have to learn in this game is that walls aren't really all that good at protecting you. If anything, they can give you a false sense of security. You know, 1 minute it's there, another minute a guy just blows it open or shoots a hole or pokes a hole. So you have to be very aware of where, like, I think a lot of this is just being aware of where the enemy team is and is not.
For sure.
And then, you know, we saw some of the really high level dev play where the guy loved his shotgun and he would basically just unload on walls all the time, looking for the enemy team and hit markers. It was kind of exploratory fire.
Yeah, but of course that also, you know, if the enemy team sees that, they know where you are and where you're shooting from, so it's a liability as well. So it's sort of a trade-off. And yeah, definitely map knowledge, because of the destructibility, is so much more important. I mean, you talk about like a Battlefield game, so as you see, defenders can shoot the drones, and that hinders your intel abilities.
It's actually important that they do before you spot the hostage, although, yeah, it's pretty clear he's upstairs. There we go.
The destructibility is, because it's like finite, like, not finite.
You're shooting the hostage.
Yeah, they are. Because the destructibility is not finite, but finer, so you can just like melee a tiny hole in the wall like we saw, or shoot a small hole in the wall like we saw Aaron doing earlier.
I'm going to try this. I haven't been up here before. This is like the future sniping position. Doesn't look all that snipey.
Yeah, so there are 2 maps in the closed alpha. This is House, which we saw at E3, and then there's Plane, which they just announced, or they just revealed a couple weeks ago. And they both have these areas. They're not connected to the main body of the place, so that you can like do some longer range covering fire, but they're super exposed. So I don't know.
My team's going to need to move soon.
So you see Aaron shooting through the barricade that's up there. Every barricade, if it reaches a certain damage threshold, just falls off entirely.
Nope.
Man, you took 4 points of damage. You're okay.
All right. All right, so they're up in this left corner here, so my team needs to get a move on with that.
Yeah, you've got all rappelling times. Rappelling is super fun. Obviously looks super dope, but it also leaves you pretty exposed. But you guys are doing it, which is fun. Yay! Let me check out some of the old questions here that we got.
Oh, this is the... Can we get him? Guys grab him? Is there a dude here?
Attack of the Cat in the GameSpot chat,
go
commenting
in.
on the graphical downgrade from what we saw at E3. Oh, right there in the corner. Nice. Yeah. Domed. I bet there's one to your right, like right in that right-hand corner.
Okay, hang on.
I don't think you can breach the wall.
Yeah, he's there. How do I enter?
Hold space to enter.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, yeehaw!
Woo, 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 woo. Oh, that guy's dead. Time to get the hostage.
Yeah. Well, we touched a hostage.
You held him in your arms.
I held him in my sweet, loving baby arms.
Yeah, so you may be noticing that this doesn't look as sharp as the demo they showed at E3. That is true. Definitely something that we noticed as well.
This is an alpha build.
But yeah, they've said time and time again, they're really working on, the alpha build is to, get their netcode up to snuff, work on a lot of sort of, functionally work through a lot of the systems and a lot of the online performance stuff that's going to be so vital to the game when it launches. So yeah, it's not a beautiful game at this point. It's not super sharp, but it is also an alpha. So who knows what the future will hold. It's currently scheduled to come out in the fall. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a little bit wary because of all the big delays we've had recently. There is also a beta, so there's going to be another phase like this.
For people who pre-order, yeah.
So pre-order codes, and they'll probably do, I don't know, some other kind of code giveaways or something. The closed alpha, speaking of code giveaways, you can sign up for it to get a code on the Rainbow Six website. We are also going to be giving away codes. We have 10 codes to give away to all y'all. If you've got a PC, it's PC only, even though the game's going to be on Xbox One and PS4 as well. We're going to be giving those codes away today on The Lobby, which is GameSpot's live weekly chat show at 2 p.m. Pacific. So that starts in just under just under 3 hours. So come on back and watch The Lobby if you want to win a code to join us in the closed alpha. Marshall's DK in the GameSpot chat. FOV slider? Yes, there's an FOV slider in the menus. We can check that out at some point when it's not action phase. Defend the hostage. The menu stuff is there's a bunch of stuff there. All right, so Aaron, you're playing as a different character now. What is your thing?
Where's my C4 at? Oh yeah, C4.
Okay, so you got C4, but that's just part of your normal kit.
Where are they coming in? Where are they coming in at?
I don't know.
Where are they at?
You also have gas traps. So boom, that's your gas trap. That's going to deny the area. All right. This drone coming in is Twitch's drone, so you want to mess with that because that can actually shoot you and damage you. So you took a hit from that, so you're now down to 85 health. Twitch is one of the attackers named, and that character has a drone. They can deploy mid-match, and they can also shoot some shock damage that hits you for 15 damage of your 100 health.
I should have pre-fired on that.
On what?
Coming up over the stairs, I should have been shooting before I poked my head out. Also known as pre-firing.
Lead by shooting?
Yeah, you just shoot while you're coming up instead of waiting to see somebody.
Nocturnal Freak in the Twitch chat wondering if the codes we're passing out are for PC only. That's correct. The closed alpha is for PC only, and it's only from today through Monday. So if you're like not going to be able to get on and play during that time, maybe don't try to get yourself a code. But again, we'll be giving away 10 codes during the lobby today, which airs at 2 p.m. Pacific, and they are for PC only. We see some breaching. You can shoot through a lot of the floors. Oh, totally killed. Yes, you can shoot through floors in many places, but only breach through them in very specific places that are outlined, the trap doors.
But shooting through floors is real deadly. You need blowing holes in floor, and you can just shoot straight down into the...
Whether you're shooting up through a floor or down through a floor, yeah, you can definitely take out some dudes that way.
Or these are the guys we want to kill.
Those are
the bad guys. Enemies.
So this is where Aaron, were we on voice chat, would be able to like relay this information to his teammate. But now your team is 3v1. That's the one. They're hanging out back there. It looks like your team has a pretty good bead on where they are. Oh, 2 versus 1. Stranger things have happened.
So here's my view on graphics in games. I think when people say that they like graphics, for the most part, they want graphics that keep up with the times and aren't bad, that they distract you from the game, but they're willing to give up a certain level of graphic fidelity for new gameplay mechanics. For example, Titanfall was one of the smoothest running games I've ever played in my life. Graphically, it was okay, but it never took away from the fun.
Yeah.
So I think the deal is with this game, if they can nail this destruction, which it feels like they're doing a very good job of right now, I don't think you're really going to think about graphics that much. You're going to think about blowing holes in walls more than you're going to think about how good, the environment looks. For example, the game I always compare everything to, Battlefield 4, graphics were fantastic, destruction was minimal, and I found it to be a very bland experience.
And you were not so happy about it, for sure. Yeah.
So if they can get this level of destruction, but they can't get the graphics up to some super level, I don't think you'll really care when you're playing this game. It's not something that will distract you. Unless you're a graphics fanatic. I mean, there's people who really, that's the biggest thing that they build their PC for.
Once you accept this, Aaron, go to the options menu real quick for us and just show us. We've got a couple things going here, but the video, there is an FOV slider. If you scroll down, like there's a scroll, yeah.
It's a little janky right now. Nope, FOV slider not available in this build.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, it's a closed alpha, so not all the stuff is up and running.
What I wonder is if people won't gravitate towards their preferred class on attackers and defenders and then just play that one person every time if they can help it. I know that Evolve had that kind of good system where you could choose your preference for who you wanted to be each time. Again, this game's pretty early, so there's things like matchmaking they're still going to have to work out.
Yeah, in terms of choosing which class you are, it's basically just a race to click on the one you want.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're in the plane. And you'll see that there are a number of textures that just say alpha on them straight up because it's an alpha. They don't have those art assets in, but for the most part, this plane is looking pretty good. And it's not like a plane that like mere mortals have ever flown on. It's like El Presidente's plane, as you can see.
There must be a cargo hold.
So yeah, there's only a set amount of hostage areas, like where the hostage can spawn, and the defending team votes on where they want to defend. And so at this point, you've cased the main floor. There are 3 spots there. Didn't see it, so the hostage is probably in the cargo hold in the bottom.
Actually have not. This is the first time I've tried to get in from underneath the airplane. I don't even remember where's the cargo hatch at?
So right there, I think those stairs, or yeah, that ladder where your teammate is going. Having some alpha issues. I think this will take you into the bottom of the plane.
There's also a top level to this plane.
On the cargo hold.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is hella booby trapped. Oh, there's like some serious light dark viewing issues. That's really cool, actually.
Showing that lean off, Samson.
Okay, they've got to be over there.
Let me see the lean. Man, come on, get your lean on.
Whatever your name is, I'm going to go left.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're definitely... So I can't breach any of that, though. I think all of these walls are unbreachable.
You don't think those to the right are? Because there's not a room behind there, so that I wouldn't try that one. I would try on the other side.
Run.
Yeah, I would try here. I think that these walls are breachable.
Unless, yeah, I mean, Thatcher, or sorry, Pulse could be right there, which could be a problem.
Pulse is the heartbeat, dude.
What's my...
You can't put down 2 breach charges at once.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Sledge, you're the best.
Okay, so let's grab this again. Let's get this back, can we? Nope. All right. Well, they're clearly over in this room.
You should just fool them by...
Remember we did this in this corner before? Let's see if we can do this.
Here, but just detonate your other breach charge before you do this to distract them. Be like, oh, go, hammer.
Oh, I can't.
You can't hammer while you're prone. Oh, one more time, one more time.
I'm going out to the cockpit.
Knock, knock, bitches! That's your boy, Sledge!
Oh, so good.
What are you doing? You just walked into the hole!
Oh, that was awesome.
So that person's injured, so if you have a grenade, you probably don't have a grenade.
No, but we got to get in there. They know where I'm at.
Of course they know where you're at, man.
Oh, can't see it.
Yep. Oh, get him. Oh, you got him.
Oh,
Whisper, can I get picked up?
5. All right, yeah. Come on. Get that.
Where you at?
Oh, there he is. His little head is poking out. Shoot him in his tiny head. Oh, he
come
gotcha.
on, team, you got this. I carried your butt.
Sledge is so good.
I sledged my way through that and murdered most of their butts. You guys can take the last guy. Come on. Let's do this, team. Can't do this all by myself. Lost.
Time expired.
So this game's, yeah, it's about team play.
Yep. Also, this cracks me up because that's a prone
The rear
move. Yeah.
prone.
You picture prone, you're lying on your belly, you got your gun out in front of you, but also I guess it's a totally legit thing to just lie on your back and look down on your belly and shoot between your legs. Like, that's a thing people do.
It's just a way to stabilize your
Sure,
shot.
yeah, makes sense. Pulse.
Pulse is somebody who's turning out to be a little OP with that ability to see where the people are at. I think the devs are still working on it.
Well, even from when we played, Aaron, when we played, you would basically see a tiny little red heart icon bobbing along wherever the enemy was.
Yeah.
And now it is like a literal pulse. It's just concentric circles sort of bumping out, but it gives you a distance meter. It says like 9 meters, 8 meters, 15 meters.
The alien, the one from Aliens.
Yeah, it just starts ticking really quick. So yeah.
Who knew that hearts were so loud?
It's lubbed up and super loud.
Okay, so this is definitely a map where you're gonna wanna get up on the roof.
So like
and
here,
protect
but
your
is
guys.
that an end? Okay, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, if you can just wait there, they're probably all coming in that way.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, if that's the way they drone from, then yeah. Okay. So let's.
so this is the only way you can reinforce, you can protect against breaches from floor to floor is by putting your reinforced barricade down. Now this isn't Aaron's class ability. Every defender has 2 reinforcements or barricades that they can deploy. You can deploy it on a wall, you can deploy it on a floor, but just like they have 2 barricades, every attacker has 2 or 3, maybe, breach charges that they can use to blow their way through stuff.
See where they at? Chris, once or twice, you popped this pulse monitor and then walked around a corner with a guy who was just like, you didn't realize that the cover ended. What?
Oh, tagged your wee little dome.
I did not see him on my pulse meter.
I feel like you didn't look in the correct direction before peeking around there.
So now I'd be on mic saying, hey, yo, guys, they are up
They're
top.
up top. Yeah, no, what you're talking about, Samson, is I was walking around. I didn't walk around a corner looking at, no, I did. I walked around a corner looking at the pulse meter because the hearts were a floor above me, and I wanted to like get below them and start shooting through the floor. What I didn't realize was that I was coming into a small open area where there was a ladder that they all just saw me immediately and shot me down at. So yeah, map knowledge, it's important.
And also, because there's currently no spotting mechanic, knowing what room, so here it says main corridor, cargo hold, seating staff, luggage hold, being able to know, remember what these rooms are and calling them out to your buddies and having them remember what they are is right now pretty essential. Oh,
Yeah.
1v1.
Press G, or press 5. Let's see what our one is doing. Just waiting on the lean. Next to a wall. Oh, got the barricade down. Oh, get it!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's a really good place for a barricade. In the corner, in that hostage room. You definitely had some great success there before, Simpson. But yeah, so
Yeah, shooting down that hallway.
there's actually a couple questions, and this is an issue sort of you and I have talked about before, about weapon handling and bullet physics in terms of recoil. How do the weapons feel? What kind of like headshots can happen really quickly. Sometimes does it seem like they earned the headshot? I don't know. It's like the weapon physics. Do you think they're still like a little ways to go before they're final?
The devs did ask us about how we felt about the headshot, damage. Because there are times when you kind of, like, let's be honest, somebody just takes a crap bunch of shots through a wall and you get tagged
And
in
you
the
catch
head.
one, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. On the other hand, I don't know. I mean, if you're going for realism, yeah, that's pretty legit.
That's how a bullet would go.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
The guns, at this point, I would say they feel serviceable. They're not like a joy to shoot, but
Yeah.
they're a good means to an end.
They get the job done, but you're not going to be like, oh man, ooh, that FJ9, I just love to shoot it. The bad guys and the bullets, they're so good and fun.
But the explosions are fun. I will say that they have done a fantastic job on explosions really rocking the level and rocking
They're in the cargo
characters
hold.
and- yeah, let's do that. Let's go down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Explosions are excellent. They do a fantastic job of kicking up confusion and just making people's lives miserable and screwing up people's plans. The guns are there to get rid of people, but the explosions are really the main event, I would say.
Yeah, they definitely cause the mental strain of like, oh God, they're coming when you're on defense, or like, let's do this.
Okay.
It's definitely gets you psyched up.
Why is my team going to waste all of this time
Running about willy-nilly.
going up top? What you doing,
Where are
team?
you going?
Cargo hold?
Yeah, okay, yeah, right up that to the right, or there. Yeah. You know your way around a plane.
The presidential plane. Now, you gotta be careful. I mean, there could just be a dude right here when you peek in. If you're not careful.
True. Attack of the Cat in the GameSpot chat wondering, is it just walls that are destructible, or is the majority of the level also destructible? Okay, so the majority of the level is not destructible. You can't like bring down walls or collapse anything. We checked out before. This wall in front of Aaron is destructible.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Sorry.
The wooden barricade is destructible, but like on the other side, it's metal and it's not destructible. These cargo shipping crates, you probably can't shoot through them. You can't shoot through this wall. There are floors that you can shoot through, and getting a hang of where those are and where you're going to be vulnerable is a pretty huge part of the strategy. Now, thermite, that breach charge,
That was sizable.
that blows up. I didn't realize this about thermite, is that it blows up with
my guys just dropped
so
in.
much more force.
Yeah, that whole wall went down.
The point of thermite is to blow through reinforced walls, but in this case, it just knocked out that entire
All right,
wall.
so we're gonna blow through this wall with thermite.
You can tell it's reinforced because of these little metal clamps that you see sticking through.
Oop. Oh,
Oh no. Ooh, doctor. It's thermite time.
time
your-
for
hope your buddy's right
thermite
there.
time. Grenade in.
So things
I
are
got a
getting
grenade
hairy.
hit.
You got a grenade
There
hit.
must be a guy right there. Yep.
And this is where it is actually quite helpful to have that hostage spotted,
Whoop.
because the hostage isn't in the exact same place in the room every time, I've noticed. And you want to avoid the diamonds.
Yeah. Also, friendly fire's on though, so actually, let me.
Yeah, maybe you go prone. Are
go-
you butt scooting?
me
No,
go
you're
butt
you're
prone.
crawling.
Where are you at?
So you see now, only now has this wall, this area cleared of smoke.
What are they down to?
4 versus 2.
Oh,
What the hell? Did that dude just like teleport there?
he was. Yeah, it's an alpha. Okay, somebody revive me.
Stole your blood loss,
Revive
bro.
me. He's doing
Oh,
like
your feet are sticking out, friend.
funky, weird prone.
Trying to get prone and not get shot.
Blood loss.
So you can move when you're
Do it, do it, do it,
when
do
you're
it.
incapacitated.
No.
You can be revived when
Oh,
you're
I hit him.
incapacitated. But you can't shoot. And when you move, you bleed out faster than if you're just kind of chilling.
So that was a great example of a defender just running the timer down. It was- You know, I mean, if you don't get your team when there's 10 seconds left on the clock on the attacking side, you really got nothing to lose. I mean, you should go as aggressive as possible.
Dragon Hippo 123 in the Twitch chat saying the original demo of this game looked so realistic and immersive, but this has just taken the route of a generic cluster F shooter. So if you're talking about the original demo of the game, I can only imagine you're talking about the E3 demo, which was, you know, somewhat scripted and played by people who had been playing the game and developing the game for a long time. When this game is played by like teams that aren't coordinating and you know, a general population that has just played it for now, what, 3 hours it's been live? Yeah, it can definitely feel like a little bit of a bunch of people running around like chickens with their heads cut off, all trying to basically act like a team, but not really. But then there are other matches where you do get people with their tactics dialed in. You get people, even if you're just talking, you know, you don't have to have a fully laid out plan, but even talking with your teammates about where people are, that's going to change the whole that's going to change the whole cadence of the game, the whole way that strategery is going to be viable.
Let's call this what it is. This is like the pickup, you know, JV phase of this game right now.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I mean, teams are just forming. People are trying to figure out how this thing works.
I don't think you killed
They're
that
going to
drone.
come through that door. That's where they're coming through. Oop, action phase. Okay. Let me
Time to stop shooting drones.
do this, and then let me do this.
So Aaron's setting up his little destruction
Make a
holes.
peeky hole. And we're going to, now what the heck? Let's add one for good measure.
Oh, jeez. You were really betting on them coming through there, aren't you?
Well, they did send their drones that way. I could get totally screwed from behind. Wonder if I can hop up over there.
It's a good point, though, that
He just shot it.
oh, okay. So they know you're there. It's a good point, though, that the comments are made about, you know,
that's not what I
that
wanted.
is the thing with tactical games. Like, you really do, it really does depend on what kind of match you get into. And it also matters, oh, God, they're all right there.
Oh, they were all there.
It also matters if you're with a team or not, and it matters if you're chatting or not. And that's one of the problems that the developer, you know, we asked them about it and about how communication is going to work, about like, what if people aren't on mics? Because you can't count on people to be on
Like,
mics
there's
in
my
any
body.
shooter. Oh, we remember you fondly.
Hey, check it out, team. I found them with my face.
Go, my corpse is pointing towards them. It treated like a compass arrow.
So check that out. Look, he's shooting through the beams on the side of the door. It's just kind of what this game's all about. It's really cool.
Yeah. So it's, you know, how are you going to, what kind of communication is going to be enabled for people who aren't,
Don't do
who
it,
don't
don't do
have a
it.
headset or don't have a
Don't
mic?
do it.
What kind of, you know, ways are they going to encourage that kind of knowledge sharing or whatnot? They're still working on it, so we have no answers there, but hopefully something.
Oh, he almost grabbed the hostage. Did you see that?
Gnarly. 2 versus 1 now? Jeez. Yeah, they really had that stairwell locked down.
Well, that was their entire team was there, and my gas trap didn't quite get off in time.
Oh, get him!
Yeah.
Enemies eliminated.
I will say I like this phase. I like your dead phase way more than I like Counter-Strike's dead phase. I'm in Counter-Strike, you're always just not doing anything, and at least here, whether people feel it's fair or not is up to them, but I think at least you're still participating and rooting for your team and like being an active person in the match. I'm also just not a big Counter-Strike fan in general. I like things a little bit more realistic, so I think this is a good balance.
More realistic?
Hello?
It's more realistic. It's a little bit less twitchy, and I feel like you're more of an active participant when you're dead.
Which
Counter-Strike.
is totally realistic.
Where you at right now?
Minus the
From beyond the grave, I shall scout for you, my
Okay.
allies.
we agreed that conceptually you're sitting in the command truck. You just switched to the commander's point of view.
You got shot. You
You're
have to
clearly
go
dead.
back out to the command truck. You're having orange slices and looking at the feed.
Clearly, you're like the hostage negotiator. Okay, so they're in here.
Jump.
Let's
Jump
try
up there.
it. This is what the dev did. Let's try this. Oh no!
Just jump up there.
Oh no! Jump cool down.
Yeah, the drones can jump.
Oh god!
Man,
I
you-
had it.
Like the keyboard?
There we
wait.
go. No.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. At least just park it there. It's fine.
Okay. Well, the dev got higher.
Yes, that is true.
The dev actually made it all the way up to there.
Just look in the right direction, for God's sake.
Oh, he saw it.
He definitely saw you.
Yeah, the dev got all the way up top. Okay, so let's do a roof breach because we haven't done that yet.
Roof breach.
We're good. Just move, guys. Just move. Unless
They're in cargo town.
they're like all. We're gonna go from the top. Although technically, you should send somebody. You want to come from two directions, ideally. That's like the best breach. All right, where is it? That's right here. Okay. All right, let's do this. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I think you maybe have to crouch into it, but this person looks like.
Where's the hostage? They're over there, so I can probably safely. Can I just? Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh, he's there!
Oh, no.
He's there.
Oh no! You
He's
shot
there.
your friend. It's all gone
He's
wrong.
there. Hang on. Nade out. Nade out.
Frag grenade, hot. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, don't do it! Don't do it! You're gonna get shot. They're all looking at you.
Here, let's screw up their day. Let's do this. Haha, I'm up here, sons of bitches.
So you're like breaching the. Yeah, you're like knocking through the first layer of the floor, but I'm not sure you're actually busting through the ceiling in a way that's distracting them. What if you hit that again? Okay. Yeah, what if you hit that again? Is that no?
Nope.
You could shoot through it though. I bet.
Well, my team's going in. Why don't I try again?
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
There's definitely a guy over there. Get it!
Oh yeah. Hose him.
Oh, look, I'm in the position.
You're in the butt scoot. I think there's one in the corner there. Yeah, right there. No,
Where?
right to the right of the hostage. Oh, butt scoot away.
He's definitely, that's him. There's one dude left.
3v1.
On the one that you're trying, that whichever one
We got
that
time, we got time. Don't rush.
set default.
He's got my door
They're
covered.
rushing. They're both rushing.
Yep.
Okay.
All tangos neutralized.
Woohoo! Grab the hostage!
You're mine, friend.
Cuddle time!
All right, quick reminder for all you folks who are watching, we are giving away 10 codes to get into the closed alpha. They are PC only because the closed alpha is only for PC. We're going to be giving those away today on The Lobby, which is GameSpot's weekly chat show at 2 p.m. Pacific. So come on back to GameSpot to see it and enter for your chance to win a code to get into the closed alpha and check it out.
Chris, I think it's really important that if your team rescues the hostage, you should run in and give the hostage a hug. It's only reasonable.
Yeah. It's okay, man. It's all right. We made it. You're safe now. That's important.
I mean, give a hostage a hug.
Can the hostage get a hug? All right, Samson, I need to take a quick break. You play this match, win this match dramatically, and then maybe I'll come back and play.
Sounds good. All right.
You have to hold out.
Reinforce!
Hostage alive.
Maybe I'll go up top and reinforce the upper
See,
level.
and then above that, it's just a closed alpha, right?
Don't lock me out, people. All right, so this is a big breaching point. This is a big breaching point. Let's get this whole wall sealed up. And then I'm gonna find a good place for a gas trap. Usually, I don't really like that.
Been in here for a while.
All right, poke a hole here
Hostage location has not been compromised.
so we know when they're coming through. Don't think I can throw my gas grenade through the wall. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. We're gonna go ahead and remove this so we can make this better. And throw traps out. Oh, all right. Not entirely what I intended, but we'll do this again. All right, booby trap that hallway. Seal it back up. A little bit risky that none of us are actually in the room with the hostage, and this is kind of a vulnerable place to be. Especially if they come from the ceiling. Or shoot through this.
Just watching stuff now. Is that you done? I just know it's
Oh, our gas trap didn't go off in time. I was trying to get the gas trap. Would have worked too if it wasn't for you damn kids. Everything was in the right place. I had the gas trap, I had the C4, I hit the gas button, and I threw more gas. Instead of setting off the gas.
So if you pre-order the game, you don't get this. What I'm playing now.
So that probably means that they shot your previous gas trap, right?
Yeah, it's entirely possible. We haven't tested the ability to disarm traps yet. I don't know if...
Like with the EMP grenade?
Yeah, or it's possible they just grenaded ahead of themselves and got rid of my trap.
Yeah, you could probably blow up a trap. That seems like it would make sense.
All right, Chris, last round, and then you will switch in.
Cool.
I will talk about the Chris Waters-ness of your playing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be super Chris Watersy.
You are a crazy person. You play with a controller on PC.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I prefer the controller generally, but with this one, I was really thinking I should play with the keyboard.
Yeah.
But then there was a time we thought we were going to be playing. This morning we thought we were going to be both playing on a team, but turned out we couldn't actually get onto the same team. So I was like, all right, we can't have two keyboards on our live stream setup because of the way our weird table is. We're just going to play with the controller. It's going to be fine.
I saw you playing at your desk with a controller also.
I was preparing for the live stream. It's practice. Also, yes, I'm weird.
All right, so
And I don't care.
I picked Ash. She's got a breach charge launcher, which means she can actually breach stuff from a distance. I love how often in this game, though, you set up the most elaborate breaches ever, and then there's nobody in that room. Like, surprise, nobody. All right, we are up here. You know, the one thing we haven't done yet is you can get all the way on top of the airplane. You can go in from the actual roof.
There's a roof breach
Yeah.
into the, like, crawl space?
There is.
As soon as I
18, maybe we should probably not all follow each other.
Everybody in a drone parade! Don't go there, it's a dead end. Drones can't climb ladders.
Did anybody actually, I don't know if anybody on my team turned around and checked the cargo hold.
I did it just
Well, by process of elimination,
They're going to be in the cargo hold because
go down there.
nobody turned
Oh, that's not
around.
the stairs.
I got like 3 seconds.
yeah.
It is definitely in the cargo hold.
cargo hold seems to be a favorite so far. I think the natural fact that you can't get below it is nice. Also, there seems to be a lot more wooden walls and open doorways in the sort of on the main floor spots. Then again,
I do wonder
I
if,
don't know.
I mean, I do wonder if teams, you know, later on in this game won't come down with good strategies for different parts of the plane.
Oh,
okay.
absolutely.
That door's open. Am I just
Yeah.
missing something? Hostage has got to be down here, right?
I don't know. Your young turn friend has just ran up through the
Wow.
cargo hold, no problem. So
Okay, well,
looks like the hostage is in a different spot.
that is
So much for our intel.
Is there an upper area that I'm not aware of?
You
Oh,
can't.
that's it.
No, I think
Maybe.
that's automatically there. Little drone glitches there. Hashtag alpha.
Oh, nope,
there we go.
nope, don't do it yet.
Get your breach charge. Let you breach that side thing. You're in a danger zone.
Danger zone.
Remember, you have your remote breach. You could breach that wall.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, they're right there. We haven't figured out yet if you can.
Oh, you totally got a kill with that. And you didn't breach the wall. That wall's not breachable, but basically you just had a bomb stuck to the wall and it killed that dude.
We haven't figured out yet whether you can just. Oh, he's definitely still there.
I was
got
talking
another
about
one.
this wooden wall to the right. Although, I mean, if you want
There's
to.
no real reason to, though.
Isn't that. Doesn't. Oh, you're going to get him again.
Yeah. Breach charge launcher. All right, we got a minute. Let's not get cocky.
What you know about them breach bombs?
Don't get cocky. Oh,
It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
friendly.
You're cool. It's cool. It's cool.
oh, you can actually destroy those shields too. Okay.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do, partner?
I killed both the guys that were there.
Oh, one of your guys is moving up.
All right, let's do this.
You have 45 seconds.
They're probably. I'm gonna guess they're all in the room. Oh! Ah! That was interesting. I actually expected to see a barricade there because there usually is, but
Yeah.
they just chose not to.
No, don't do that.
Well, that's why I was saying try to breach the fortified wall right there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, your breach charges were successful. You got
Yeah.
2 kills.
2 kills off breach charges.
Definitely helps.
I mean, I think what it did, it just buried into the wall next to their cover and then blew sideways.
Yep.
You want to hop in?
Why don't you finish up the match,
All right.
and then I'll hop in for the next one. So matches, this is match point for the attacking team. So if you guys win, I think it goes to another round. So win.
Let's do that. Hey, this is like a couple rounds now where I've killed multiple guys on their team and my team couldn't bring it home.
That's true. That's true. You've been putting in some solid kills.
And I also gave the hostage a hug once or twice.
Solid kills, solid emotional support.
I am the only one giving the hostage emotional support. And if I were on mic right now with my team, I would tell them that.
It's like $5.50 a day.
Would you really want to? Because then wouldn't they?
Okay, so this is nope, not who I wanted, but it's okay. It's cool.
You have the.
We're No, I was thinking about showing people the dude with the armor insert.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so these walls are pretty critical, although you can use them instead to just shoot through. I don't know if my team's going to want to board them up or not.
It looks like they're going for the reinforce.
Dedicating somebody to shoot the drones before they can come in is kind of key also.
Have we ever really done that? I mean, it seems like a good strategy.
The shotgun is good for that.
Also, if you like put one of those jammers in the doorway,
Oh, they're all like,
wouldn't
will you
that
guys shoot these things and try or something? How about we try?
They're putting up the walls. Yeah, that's gonna be a situation. Are you gonna post up right there?
Take care of the situation.
Can you put that down?
Do it.
It might be too close quarters.
Get in there.
It's not working. You're gonna be in a situation.
Let's get in the situation. Put it down.
Man, you're standing right next to the couch. Can't be putting no armored barricade on a couch.
There we go.
There you go.
I don't even remember what my special is anymore. Are they behind us?
Is it the heartbeat monitor?
Am I? What? I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, this is the armor. I did pick the guy I wanted to pick. Hey, everybody, come get your armor.
It's it's a little weird. The icon does not seem to be.
Okay, well, I was wrong, but my team doesn't actually know about the armor, which is kind of a problem.
Explosions.
Are they up top?
Hard to tell.
Well, my team seems to be doing all right. Well, let's go. Let's support the team. Oh,
Support the team by taking down barricades.
no, they're gonna come in this way.
Shoot through it. There's a person. Yep. Those are the people I was talking about. There's a lot of them.
They're all right
gosh.
there.
Op 4 has been neutralized.
What you meant, Chris, is shoot at an angle.
What I meant was slightly reposition and then shoot from a more protected angle.
You like
Or-
how I completely barricaded the side of the room they didn't come in?
Yeah.
That was like very, very good securing the place where they weren't,
Best laid plans.
which is why you probably want to know where they're coming from.
Intel, baby. It's all about that
All right,
intel.
hop in there, Waters.
All right. Do you want to switch seats?
Yep.
Okay. Just come this way. It's a complicated ballet here on the GameSpot set.
Happens when you're wearing microphones. You don't want to get your microphones crossed. All right, I'm hopping on the chat, and we will take your questions.
Keyboard and mouse.
Also, we are not responsible for anything that random people say on our stream.
Conversion. Enabled.
Somebody says, I'm picking up Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition. Yes, Payday 2 is an excellent horde mode robber game.
Payday 2 so good.
It is really good. And they're still supporting it. They're doing a lot of cross-promotion with other games like Hotline Miami.
Yeah, getting weird masks in there.
Yeah.
Round 1 defend. Who
I'm
hasn't seen
assuming
it? I'm
also-
gonna try the jammer guy. Where's jammer dude? All right. I'm gonna try to go jam a doorway like immediately and stop the drone
Maybe,
infiltration.
yeah, grab a shotgun and see if you can just take out all their drones. It's kind of a gamble. They'll kind of figure out by process of elimination where you're at anyway. So it's not clear whether it's worth your time and effort.
True. That's why we do experiments.
Question us, how do we get into the closed alpha? It is just media access right now. Probably media and YouTube access. But if you sign up, if you pre-order the game, you're guaranteed a slot in the beta. That I'm not endorsing a pre-order. I actually have some reservations with pre-ordering getting out of control in gaming in general right now. Kind of feel like you should see a game before you pre-order it. Uh-oh.
No,
Oh, Chris, you broke it with your controller scheme.
not possible. Okay, it's fine.
All right, we're back
Okay,
in.
yep, I'm just gonna put down a jammer here. Where's the door?
I don't, Chris, do you feel like, I think pre-ordering has gone from something that used to be exceptional to something that's almost expected now.
Well, publishers want it to be expected, right? Because
But-
then it works out better for them.
Like The Division, for example, though, I swear to God, they're trying to sell that game before anybody has seen anything.
Yeah, man. They're trying to sell the game because that's their job. They make the game so you can buy the games and sell the games.
They're trying to make the game
Get
based
the
on the
games.
concept of the game, not the actual, what you've seen so
They
far.
had a pretty looking demo. You could close car doors.
Yeah, well, that happened in Watch Dogs, too.
And it sure did. A
They were-
cautionary tale.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't endorse pre-orders these days unless you really, really know something is your cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do want to get into the beta, that's their carrot. There's really no stick, actually.
If you want to get into the alpha, watch the lobby at 2 p.m. Pacific, where we're giving away 10 codes. Really, man? We're gonna double? I'm fine. I'm taking my shield and going somewhere else.
El Capic says, publishers don't know the new generation of gamers. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific on what you mean by that, because, I don't know, I feel like they wouldn't be selling pre-orders like crazy right now if people weren't buying them. I mean, somehow gamers are motivating them to make pre-orders for everything, so.
I don't see them yet. Oh, gosh. Some situation is developing.
Big J9988 says, I pre-order a game not because of DLC. Screw DLC and season passes. Give me the full game, you money-hungry publishers. Yeah, I mean, you should buy a game for the game, honestly.
No? Nobody over there? Can't really tell. Oh, yeah, there's like a tiny...
Everything you can shoot through the tiny hole. Yeah, we've had, I'm looking at the chat right now, we had more than one comment about the graphics in the alpha. I still go with the Bad Company 2 argument. I don't think Bad Company 2 looked fantastic, but the destruction is what sold that game for me. If this game continues on this path of destruction, oh no, Chris, don't freak out. Stay calm, Chris. Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron. Ooh, I had a moment there.
Oh man. You brought it back. Took a deep breath. Landed that buckshot.
All right.
I don't want one
Not the
more
worst.
good-looking wall texture at the expense of destruction. Like I want destruction these days. I'm not maybe like not Minecraft level of sacrifice, but
Aaron wants destroy.
I've seen plenty of pretty games that I didn't like, and I feel like destruction in this game is the thing. So if they can get the graphics looking good, okay, fine, as long as they're not distracting, like distractingly bad. But if they keep the level of destruction, I just don't really see why I would care that much. You are welcome to disagree with me, though, in the chat.
Aaron, I took the guy who doesn't have a unique ability. The recruit.
Yeah.
There's a sixth option. You don't just have to choose the 5 unique operators. You can choose the recruit. On the attacking team, the recruit can get the ballistic shield. So that's what I'm outfitted with. Ballistic shield and like a magnum, which can only end in tears.
Vivix is lobbying for Bad Company 3, as every Bad Company 2 fan has for forever, who got hardline.
All right, Samson, I'm going up.
Sore Loser says, destruction is better than a few more polygons. I loved Red Faction.
Which
in
is a better
Battlefield
way to
3.
look, do you think? This way?
Yeah,
Or this
just
way?
look. Yeah. You can even get higher. I don't know if you want to risk it. This is something we learned from the dev.
I feel good about this position.
Okay.
That's gonna.
You may or may not get spotted here. Can you whisper words of encouragement to the hostage?
I believe in you. We're coming for you. Stay strong. I just love this animation of running. It looks like he's trying so hard.
Question in the chat, is the full game multiplayer online? Although they haven't shown it yet, we may see at E3. There has been commitment to, well, I don't know. Oh, he was there.
Yeah, what's up, ballistic shield in your
Yeah,
face?
good.
Weren't expecting that one, sucker.
Good counter tactic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 1 health away
Yeah.
from getting downed. Jeez.
No, you got 50.
Oh shit.
This dude right there. He is the love button. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I bricked that off
No.
of his dome.
Chris Waters.
I can't go over this barbed wire, man. I'm gonna die.
Okay, so this is really cool. This is the first time today we've seen a team.
Can I shoot the barbed wire?
We've seen a team adapt their tactics, and instead of just being in the hostage room, they came out and tried to catch you off guard at the
choke
front
point.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
But
hit that? Can you hit
because
that
you were the recruit with the shield.
Oh.
No!
No! Oh, friendly fire!
Why thermite?
Oh,
Oh!
it glitched through the floor. I can't see grenades that glitch through the floor.
It's an alpha.
Damn you, Alpha. All right. Well, that was fun.
I did start one round, and a
Look at that drone
guy.
is freaking out. So you can rotate the camera here.
Yeah, you can move a little bit.
This is super annoying to watch, though.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go back and look at our 1v3.
Chris, I did start one round where a guy apparently shift-tabbed into the game and shot me in the back instantly on the defending side.
People are still really getting the hang of this thing here.
Okay, I have one point of criticism right now, and this is probably going to have to change, but still the penalty for killing the hostage is not high enough.
You just lose the round.
Yeah, but earlier in the day I was watching teams just not give an F. Like, they would just throw grenades into the hostage room. If they killed the hostage, who cared? They just switched to defender.
Well, I mean, you're not going to be able. What are you going to be able to do against people who just are going to
Blatantly disregard the objective.
I mean, maybe go back to some of the old hardcore progression models where you actually lose progression in the game if you kill the hostage. Like, you progress through a weapon tree and you can actually lose your progression if you do bad stuff too often. Like, maybe to a lesser extent team kill, but like killing the hostage should be a huge deal.
Do the press section. Maybe, yeah, because there is a progression. There is going to be a progression system in terms of unlocking. I don't know if it's going to be unlocking operators or just new weapons for the operators and or stuff like that. But
sorry, I got off on a tangent. So that was a really, really long, meandering answer.
This is my favorite place to put C4.
They've committed
Right inside there. That's the best spot. These guys are going to die.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aaron. Go ahead.
Blah, 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 blah.
What were you saying?
They have stated there's going to be single player. They have hinted that they are going to have terrorist hunt, and that there's going to be more than one multiplayer mode. So it should feel like a complete experience to people who are looking for more than just hostage rescue multiplayer competitive modes.
That's what they're hoping.
Yeah.
This is going to be my hidey hole. You're going to go away.
Yeah. I love it when your team puts up bad fortifications and you just have to remove them.
Remove them. All right. We've got the heartbeat monitor. Let's see your heartbeat.
Why is your heart
We've
so
got
loud?
the security camera feed.
Oh, hail, hello.
They are coming down from upstairs from the front of the plane. And they're coming
Through the cargo
through
hold.
the cargo hold. All right, they're already fighting the dudes in front of the plane.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't do that at all during my play. Checking cameras to actually see where they are, Chris.
Thank you, Aaron.
That sounds like a good idea. Something that you should do.
Well, I did it. I'm just going to hang here then. See, there's a security camera. I really want to check it. Okay, I'm going to check it.
Don't compulsively overcheck your security cameras.
Oh, he's there.
He's coming. He's coming. He's got a shield. He's got a shield. You're not gonna take him from the front.
You don't think so?
You got any nades or anything? Oh, get it.
What?
Oh.
I shot you in your parts, lady. Not enough. Dude shot me with the hover gun. He can't beat the hover gun.
I am.
Oh, I was way out. I thought I was just leaning, but I was like way out in there. That
Okay.
was not a good lean.
I feel like this game needs to borrow from Ghost Recon Phantoms in that if you run, there should be a ready up time for your weapon.
Oh, like from sprint, like if you sprint, you can't just
Yeah.
come out of a sprint with your aiming down the sights
Exactly.
perfectly well.
Like in Ghost Recon Phantoms, if you run, the heavier the gun that you run with, the more time. I think it's all the way up to 1 second. Is
around, man.
the ready up time on running and shooting to kind of mimic how long it would take somebody to actually bring a weapon up and fire. I'm a little bit worried that run and gun styles are going to dominate this game rather than tactical styles. So that's something they're going to have to figure out during this alpha. We got some love for Vegas and Vegas 2, which I wholeheartedly agree with. Those games were awesome.
You're a Vegas man, Samson.
Vegas was good. It's funny because you see a lot of the elements of Vegas in this game. They had, although I guess you can't like mark multiple dudes, which would be not a bad idea for multiplayer, and then tell your team to go. You have a Scottish sash on your hammer. I just noticed that.
Yeah, I got my little tartans.
It's got the Scots hammer.
I'm gonna go for a double breach. I'm gonna double breach. Solo double breach. Service entrance. Sure, fine. Come on, Sledge.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like the dudes on my team are speaking in French.
they very well could be. Well, this, it's Montreal. The game
It is
is
being developed in Montreal,
which
most
is
definitely.
French-speaking Canada.
That's true.
Mission parameters are as follows. 5 hostiles are holding 1 hostage.
Drone time,
Shoot
drone
a
time,
hostage
drone
near the
time.
Extraction point.
Told you how to play, and when you're droning ready, drone time I shall play. Oh, what's up, nerds? Oh, dang it. They jammed me. They jammed me! My signal!
Shut Up and Lose 88 says every game should have the Halo 2 style ranking system.
Yes. Gain rank for success, lose rank for failure.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I mean,
Make people so mad.
in a tactical game,
I don't want to.
yeah.
You are clear to
Can I just? Okay,
find the
thank you.
package.
Oh, go up. Let's try and get on the roof, Chris, just to show people one time. I think you go up that ladder,
No, this is
and then you take a left, and there's another ladder on the top of that ladder.
ladders on ladders. Huh?
Yeah. I agree, though. This game may devolve into just run and gun team deathmatch if there aren't. Look to your left. No, I swear to God, there's a ladder there. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's another way to get to the top. It might be that
Oh, yeah,
one.
it's in the
Yep.
back.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Totally.
So yeah, I am concerned. My primary concern is that this game will devolve into run and gun team deathmatch where nobody cares.
Oh,
he's right
shit.
there. Where nobody cares about the hostage if they don't implement some systems like maybe a weapon ready up from a run system and a couple other things. Lose ranking for killing the hostage. There needs to be more of an incentive to not just
Man, my buddy's dead.
team deathmatch it. I'm going to say there's no way you're winning that because he's already, unless you pre-fire a little bit or he's on the stair.
I don't really have any other option here, man. I mean, oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, you can
Wait,
breach. Yeah,
I thought
breach
you
the
could
floor.
breach through the cockpit.
Yeah, right there. Breach it. Do it. Get around. Go behind. Get there. Murder his butt. Do some butt murder. He might be due to the left. Nope. Yeah, isn't it funny?
Double
to-
breach time. Ready for this?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That was the stairs.
Two separately segmented areas you just breached into.
Where's the bad guys?
So yeah, Chris, what you just did there is, it's kind of interesting because you were like, oh, I'm trapped in this room. Oh wait, no, I can bust my way out. You know, it's that learning that you're not trapped just because there's a wall there is something that people are going to have to adapt to. Like, yeah,
I don't think I can.
is he on the
breach this
stairs?
wall.
No, that's not a breachable wall. He might be up the stairs though. Oh,
It
you're
looks like my
too-
buddy has the stairs
Yeah.
covered.
But yeah, like changing your mentality to basically understand what is and is not an actual obstacle to you. Okay,
Hello.
maybe going through your left. What are you thinking, Chris? Watch your toes. 30 seconds on the clock.
I gotta get through this friggin' hole.
30 seconds on the clock. You're
Can't
gonna have
get
to
through my
hustle.
hole. Come on.
Your team's gonna lose if you don't hustle. Oh,
frick.
through the. He's in there. Oh, one hit marker. Hustle it up. 13 seconds. 12. 10. Get in there. Oh.
Oh,
He
got me.
The hostage was not registered within the time limit.
Yeah, I just kind of peeked my dumb head through that little hole. Don't poke your head through holes, kids. That's how you get shot.
Big 9988. Maybe they'll offer online co-op like in Vegas 1 and 2. Yeah, I think they said they're probably going to do that.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, it's single player and co-op. They like generally confirmed those as happening, but not. I gotta go for my heartbeat sensor. They generally confirmed those as happening, but didn't like go into any specifics. I imagine if we're gonna be seeing, if this will actually be releasing when they plan it to this fall, then at E3 we're certainly gonna see a bunch of it at Ubisoft's press conference.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to show it if that's their timeline.
The other team has 3 out of 5 players. Come on, team. What team am I? Rogue Spear? I don't remember.
And on the flip side, what would you think about them? This is just me talking, but what would you think about them selling just like this mode as a cheaper standalone or something, rather than a whole game?
I mean, they're making the whole game.
Yeah.
That much is clear. Oh, I got barbed wire. I should have.
I only say this because Ryan Schubert and myself have been talking about how they probably should have just sold Hardline separately, the single player and multiplayer separately. So people who just wanted to do multiplayer could have had a cheaper just multiplayer experience, and you could have paid for the whole, like full price if you wanted single player campaign in that.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's you're sort of. Yeah. All right. I can't answer your questions right now, man. I got a situation here. Die.
Drone.
Anyone take the cool spot? No.
I mean, looks like you guys didn't reinforce the ceiling, so they can come from above too. You gotta watch out.
Yeah, well, they'll step in the wires. It'll be so bad for them.
Chances are they will, yeah. All right, you gotta be ready with the shotgun. Gotta be handy with the steel, Chris.
Don't you know what I mean?
Listen for their loud hearts.
They're right on the other side.
Loud hearts. Unload, unload. The dev I watched play with the shotgun never just fired one round, Chris.
Ouch.
Oh, that is out of your range. There you go. You are getting shot at.
Fine, I'm behind the thing. Okay, they're both on the other side of that wall.
Okay, so blue is them. Oh, dude.
Oh, what?
Oh, head. That's the head we were talking about.
Dude, friggin' shit. This is the headshot.
I feel like
guess
the sort
so.
of like.
I saw my dumb glasses.
I feel like the sort of spammy strafing technique is dominating right now.
It certainly seems to be working from the kill cam's perspective.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Enemies have the hostage. Uh-oh.
What are you doing upstairs, bro?
What are you doing, man? Go do a team
Moving
thing.
really slowly.
Man.
None of you are anywhere near the cargo hold.
Hostage injured?
What?
Oh, he must have opened up on the carrier?
I was looking at the two teammates. Maybe they carried the hostage over the barbed wire? Or they fell off the
But then why did you lose?
Because wait, if it was barbed wire, then we killed the hostage.
With barbed wire?
I don't know, man. Oh, all right. Well, that's the end of the match, and I think that's going to be the end of our live stream here, folks. I don't know how you actually quit out of the game. Here, you press Alt F4.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us here and watching us play some Rainbow Six Siege. The closed alpha is live now, and it runs through Monday. If you want to get in on it, be sure to tune into the lobby at 2 p.m. Pacific, which is in just under 2 hours. We'll be giving away 10 codes there for the PC only. It's only on PC. And yeah, hopefully you can win and get into it. It's shaping up pretty well so far. We'll be delving into it and giving you guys some video features on it later this week, giving you a more in-depth look. But as always, you can hit us up on Twitter with any questions. I'm CT Waters. Aaron is A Samson Game. And yeah, thanks for watching, folks.
Thanks for joining us.